All right, yes, people, welcome to the Real Talk Football TV Premier League debate show. Premier League is back. World Cup's done. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Got myself Shat, Tobias in the building. All right, we'll go straight into it, Tobias. Watching the not Man City, watching Aston Villa Liverpool. Liverpool winning 3-1. I'm not going to talk about Liverpool. I'm going to talk about Darwin Nunez. Yeah. Nunez missing loads of chances, but with Nunez to be like in his defense, he makes a lot of chances. But on social media, you look on everywhere else on talk radios and talk sport and red tear, they're saying they don't think he's going to cut the mustard. So what I'm going to present to you is Mr. Darwin Nunez, yeah? Is Darwin Nunez trash? Yes or no?
I wouldn't go as far as saying he's trash. I wouldn't go as far as saying he's trash. He's come at a difficult time, and the spotlight's on him, shining bright. And when comparisons were given to start with between him and Haaland at the start of the season when he come in, so that's what happens when you're at a big club and the spotlight's on you and you come for big money. Whether you can take that on board and take the criticism that you're getting, but I'm not gonna lie though, he don't help himself. Like this is where it comes to it. Yeah, he don't help himself. 2 minutes into the Aston Villa game, great run, great ball from Robertson. All you got to do is strike with your left or even the outside of your right. Man jumps over the ball. No, talk to me. Yeah.
No, I was baffled. We're going to come to that. I just want to strip it back to the start. Personally, I think Man United fans have a vendetta against Nunez. I think it's listen. Man United fans start this vendetta against Nunez. No, bruv. Because you know what? I think Man United have got a lot of transfers wrong. And I think Liverpool fans were killing Fred, Harry Maguire. You could name them. There's so many. And I thought, like, when we got Nunez, Haaland signed the day before and Nunez come after. And I think that was a mistake on Liverpool's point. They should have let Haaland have his little thing and kind of put Nunez in the background. But they released it a day after. He comes back. Yeah, I think he was injured, and he comes back into the first preseason game, and he misses a bad chance, but it wasn't a terrible chance. But it felt like social media were absolutely hammering him. It's like they've got a compilation of Nunez missing loads of chances, and it's like,
no, listen, yeah. It's not just the chances, bro. Don't sit there, yeah, and start hyping everyone up and saying, it's the chances. Not just the chances. His build-up play or touch is terrible. His decision-making currently is terrible. Like, now he's starting to look frightened to shoot. Now it's mental for him. I reckon he might be a tad of fallen about him. I reckon potentially it could be a tad of fallen about him where like it might not happen for him here, but elsewhere it'll be causing havoc.
All right, Nunez defense. He's played 17 games, 9 goals. More goals than Jesus. More goals than a lot of strikers.
Yeah, forget the stats.
Wait. Let me finish. Take away, I think, Haaland, Harry Kane, and Ivan Toney. I think after that, he's in that mix of goals. He's created more chances than any striker on his own. He creates chances on his own. He creates havoc. I think he's the quickest striker in the league and the most powerful striker. But the other stuff, if you can mold the other stuff and get him more composed, personally, I don't know if he'll be a natural goal scorer who's going to score 25, 30s. But what he gives to the team, he just causes havoc.
For how you guys play is perfect, isn't it? Because if you guys was a pure footballing side, I've always said you've got a very back to front quite quickly. Yeah. And when you do that with him, it will work because he's got the pace.
Yeah.
And he will cause havoc. But if you're playing against a team with a bit of nous about him that will sit deeper, is he going to cause the same havoc? Like, you're comparing, like, with these stats. I don't like stats. I don't like judging players off stats. You said it many a times. It's the eye
eye
test.
test. The eye
Yeah,
test.
so the eye test will tell you all you need to know. If you're going off stats and that, Harry Maguire got into the World Cup team of the tournament.
Yeah,
but he played against Iran, USA, Senegal, and Wales.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then played against France and lost his man for the goal.
Yeah.
So, like, stats don't really work like that. Yeah, he would have caused havoc, and yes, he can, and he's got attributes. I'm not denying he ain't got attributes, because he is strong, powerful. But so was Lukaku. If you look at Lukaku's goal record in England, it's not bad. But did Lukaku work for anyone? No, because it was everything else that everyone else was asking for. Everyone else was asking for the touch. Everyone else was asking for the build-up play. What more can you do? Like, if this is, come on, there's not much difference between him and Lukaku. Bar the hunger. This is Lukaku at West Brom and Everton. This is them days.
I hear you. I think as well. I think Liverpool fans as well need to take it on the chin, in a sense of, I think if he was playing for a Man United, we will be absolutely hammering him. We will be killing him. We'll be killing Nunez. We'll be saying another one. Man United cannot get it right. Another one.
And
DJ Khaled.
There is a bit, obviously, that you lot got it so right for so long. You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting in the wings. People have been waiting, and like you've had Keita, and now you've had Nunez. So of course we're gonna take some enjoyment, because you man are quick to talk. So you've got to hold that L. You know what I'm saying? When you get your man jumping over the ball for no reason, you got to take that on the chin, or push it, or trying to push man and missing them. This is doing. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing these things.
You know what? Yeah. Football right now is mad. Like, I'm telling you, it is the worst it's ever been in ages.
Just come off social media.
Bruv,
you can't be on social media.
You can't. Yeah. But the thing is, you can't get away from it. Even if you come off no. Tobias, listen, say if you was playing football and a meme was going around and you ain't got no social media, someone's got it. And someone's going to send it to you for
banter. I dare you to send it to me.
I mean, they're going to send it. because
you get blocked straight away, and that's it done. Because I said this ages ago about Phil Jones when I said that Phil Jones' friends were in groups sending him memes. That's no friend, bruv.
Bruv, you be the first one to be sending them. Don't bite the hand. You know what? Them silent ones just put it in there.
Don't get me wrong. I'll be doing it behind man's back. Yeah, but I wouldn't do it to his face, because that's bad mind, isn't it? Nah, you know the one. I can't kill the man's confidence. Man's making everyone eat. Why are you going to do that to the man for? You know what I'm saying? If you're letting everyone eat, then you just got to be like, take it elsewhere. Keep his confidence high, innit? The longer man's eating, the longer everyone's eating. What are you gonna do that for?
Nah, it's bad. You know what? It's bad. I listen. I don't envy no man playing football right now. You have to be strong-minded.
Listen, give it to someone else to manage. Don't do it, man. Don't get involved. Just stay away, man. It's horrible. If you want to keep involved, it's your business. But it's like the whole thing about the bullying on the net. The way to ignore it is to come off it, man. Just take yourself away. It's not like people are coming to your house and, do you know what I mean, and doing all these things here. Just get away from it, man. Just leave it alone. You've got other things to keep you must be able to find other means. You don't have to be scrolling. Do you know what I mean?
Because you hear some outlandish stuff what comes out on social media. You know, and the thing is as well, I think with Nunez as well, I think social media has got to him. Because I remember when he made the misses in the pre-season, he kind of bit back. He bit back on social media. And I said, you know what? These men have got you. You should.
But it don't help though. And the training. Remember the training video? No. See, this is what I'm saying. No, you don't leave me. Remember the training video?
No, bruv. He rattled a man, got the ball, tried to bend it top corner, and it went to the corner flag. Did you see the players on the other team, the other side? They were like,
just went silent. But also, it doesn't help that Klopp's overcompensating. You know,
Is he?
he's
I think it's
unplayable. Like, take time, man. Relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's
yeah, but
overcompensating, man. You know what I see when he come off the bench and Klopp gave him that big hug and pinched his bum and all of them things there. And when he was high fiving everyone on the bench, I just see Henderson looking at like, this is how you know it's deep, yeah. For when Hendo's giving you the look, you're like, you're dead. That's when you know there's problems. You know, I just see Hendo on the bench, like he high fived him but gave him the eye. And if Hendo's doing that to you, you know it's over, bro. I'm sorry.
stop it. No, you know what? I think it's going to be tough for him. I don't, in my opinion, I don't think he will be a prolific 25, 30 goal season man, but I think he will get 20s, 15, but he might have one season where everything just goes in. But I
Bro,
don't think he will be prolific, but I think he's a threat.
with
He's a
how you
constant threat.
play, you'll always score goals. Look at the goal that got laid on Salah's plate the other day. You know what I'm saying? You're creating chances like that. So, and it's multiple chances. Like he's gonna get them chances. Look how many chances he had against Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? Some point these are gonna go in.
Yeah, but I think when I watch Nunez, if I was looking at his compilation of goals for Liverpool, all of his goals are when he doesn't have to think.
When he doesn't have to think.
Yeah, when it's like 1 second, he just
When
has
he's
to do it.
instinctive.
Yeah,
When he's got to think about it, it's a mess.
It's a mess. He just don't know. It's just 100 things are going through his mind. It's mad. But when he actually doesn't think, he's got some good finishes, and you think because it's like 2 seconds, he's got a set, bang, get the shot off. But when he's got about 4 or 5, like fuck it, this guy just doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know where to shoot.
You know, social media is mad because they've got Andy Cole coming out of retirement to start beefing about it. Like,
no, bro. I'm telling you, you know what? I don't like responding to these stuff on social media, but I was on Twitter, bro. Man said Nunez reminds me of Andy Cole.
But Andy Cole's
I'm not even a Man United. Bruv, I'm not a Man United supporter. But the disrespect Andy Cole gets is bonkers. And we think he's one of the top goal scorers ever.
Yeah, man, but
ever scored 42 goals in a season at Newcastle. Man's telling me he misses loads of chances. Like that's the biggest myth for me.
When really, I like Heskey, but it would have been a better comparison if you would have said Heskey.
Yeah.
But obviously, they're trying to build him up. This is what it is, though. They're trying to build him up. And
no, but bruv, this was random guys. This wasn't even Liverpool supporters, bruv. This was like some are just other teams. Because I'm telling you, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was Glenn Hoddle when people were beating on the drum for Andy Cole to play for England. And he came out and says, Andy Cole has 3 chances and scores 1 goal. I remember him saying that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's mad. Like, that is, and it's stuck with everybody. The numbers suggest, he's not a 3-in-1 man. He's ruthless.
But the media will run with it, and then that's it from then. And then that's invented in everyone's mind, isn't it? And it's inception, bro. It's inception, man. This is what happens, man. Yeah. It takes one person, and it just spirals.
100%. I think the comparison with Heskey, Lukaku, I think that
fits better.
Yeah, that does fit better because you see similarities. You see shades of Heskey where Heskey causes havoc, and most players love playing against him, but his numbers should be higher for the amount of work he puts in.
He's a typical South American man, isn't it? He's got that endeavor, he's got that work rate. So, and with the pace and the power, he's always going to create himself chances, especially playing against bloody Tyrone Mings, bro. Tyrone Mings pees me off, you know. I ain't gonna lie, because he's in that interview like he don't play in defense.
Yeah.
My man looked at like, forget. But yeah, it's one of those, man. I don't think he'll score goals. And if you're a stat man, you can pull up the stats of he scored X, Y, Z, and it might suit your agenda. But me looking at it, I don't think technically he's good enough. And I don't think he has that. I don't think he's smart enough either. I don't think he has that technical nous. Unfortunately,
that football intelligence.
Yeah, it just lacks that, man. I think.
So, in the long run, do you think he works for Liverpool? Yes or no?
I don't think he makes you a lot better than what you was.
No.
So, you tell me. Is Is Nunez going to be the one that brings what you've been wanting? Is he going to be the one that's going to take you for the Premier League or the European trophy? I don't think so.
I think what it is now, I think Klopp's realised, I think with Mane leaving, like I've said, I think with Mane, he's not going to have a guy who's going to play every single game and give you 25 goals. So I think what's going to happen is now you're going to see the rotation of when everyone's fit. Salah starts, but the rotation of Nunez maybe playing up front, then Gakpo playing up front, or Gakpo playing on the left, Jota playing through the middle. And I think it's going to be a accumulation where all of them are going to get between 10 and 15, and Salah will get his 25s and 30s. I think that's going to be the way Klopp goes. He realised now he's not going to have a certain amount of man who are going to stay fit every single game because injuries are piling up. So he's realised, you know what, I need to have a squad. And maybe some players need to be unhappy. You sit on the bench, got to rotate. He realised that you don't find Manes and Salahs who play 95% of the game, never injured, and who are going to give you 25, 30 goals. Now he's realised I might need to get 3 man to get me 30 goals between them.
But also, Liverpool are not going to be the only team looking for a number 9 that's going to make this mistake because there's a lack of number 9s out there.
Facts.
So any striker that shows any form of promise is going to go for big money. Like we're looking at Enzo, like not same position, obviously. Or we can take Ramos for an example. He played for Portugal once, had a great game, hat trick. All of a sudden, like, what's his price tag going to be now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what is it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, can you say that is the truth from what you've currently seen? But because of the lack of number 9s, this is where we're at.
100%. So, Nunez, trash or not, Tobias? Yes or no?
What I will say is that thank God we didn't get him. Yeah? That's what
mate. I would have got them knives out. Chiseling.
Thank God we didn't get him. Listen, trust me, it is problems. Thank God you've got him as well, because if it wasn't for Nunez, people would be all over Anthony right now.
I know, and that's another story. £85 million. But the thing is, with Anthony, even touching on him, I think Anthony's got ability. There's something there. But it, to me, feels like I'm watching a playground footballer at the moment.
He lacks, I can say the same about Nunez really to what I can say about Anthony. He lacks football intelligence.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a madness.
It's just a madness. And he's
a playground footballer. Yeah, he's a playground footballer. Just a bag of tricks, but goes nowhere. Like, he drops step overs, but don't go nowhere. He's stood in the same spot. And
there's a couple of times against Forest, he could have made the right decision, and he didn't. Like when he's playing people in, etc. Rashford a couple of times. And he's so one-footed that.
But even I was going to comment to that. But his left foot is not even cultured. Usually, like left footers are like they always have a sweet left foot, but he hasn't even got a cultured left foot, which is bad.
But I trust in Ten Hag, man. So I let him have this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's a bedding in period.
I hear you. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every Thursday, we'll be doing all different types of debates. So this one was, is Nunez trash? If you don't want to get in, make sure you write in the comments what you think about Darwin Nunez. You'll see us back on Monday. Last words, Tobias?
Nunez, keep up the good work, son.
Come on, my guy. I got you, guy. Don't worry. I got you, my guy. Don't worry. 25, innit?
I can't believe you got that. Just for that dead picture you just brought up. He's trash.
We are Real Talk Football TV. And we are out.